Hello friends, today we will see rest milling operation. In create operation we have rest milling. This rest milling operation, we can perform this operation by this rest milling or by cavity mill also. So both from both sides you can do the same operation, and we use rest milling where we need to remove some material which is left on the part because of previous bigger diameter. So for rest milling operation we need to define part and blank geometry for the operation, and rest milling will automatically recognize the area of cut and the material which remain on the previous operation. So because of bigger tool, because of corner radius, because of stock, the material which is left on the part surface we can remove, we can cut with a small tool in this rest milling operation. Let's see with this same example which we have done in cavity mill. So see, cavity mill we have used this, and now I am going to use a smaller tool, 1-inch tool I am going to use for rest milling. Click here and define this rest milling. Program folder, tool is this one, and workpiece, and still I am using roughing. Okay. Now define the parameter cut pattern follow part. Step over 40%, depth of cut 0.5 mm I am going to use, and see this, the containment is used 3D by default. The material which is left by the previous operation is called IPW or 3D. So we are using in process workpiece from the previous operation. Geometry, if you want you can select the geometry, otherwise it will select whole geometry. The part side is same, the stock will left 0.7 mm as we have done in cavity mill. So I am not going to select this. Tool axis, Z direction, report shortest tool, cut label is still the same. Now generate. Rest mill will remove the material which is remaining. Excessive material is available on the floor or wall or on the part. Still this is a roughing operation. This smaller tool will remove small pockets, corners where the material is left by the previous tool. So this tool path is done. Let's verify and say this. So here I have changed this cut order from level base to depth base. So this pocket will cut first, then second pocket will cut. This is called depth base, means first it will cut up to first depth, then it will go to second pocket and cut up to the depth. Now let's see the result again. Click here and verify. Now it is cutting for depth base first. First depth it is cutting, then it is cutting on second pocket or open area up to the depth. This is depth base. Now second pocket up to the depth, right? Okay, okay. Now if I want to generate the toolpath, CNC program for this toolpath, so select the toolpath and go to this post process, and here select the suitable post processor and apply. Tool number is missing. Here you can see adjustment tool and this CNC program. So hope you understand this. Thank you for watching. If you have any comment, any query, you can comment me, you can message me. Thank you for watching.
Yes, today we will see plunge milling. Plunge milling is a technique where we create a long tool, or with the help of a long tool we can cut deeper area in the cavity, right? So here you can see in this, first it will cut the deeper area, then a little bit shallow, and then upper area, right? So in this way it creates the tool path in deep cavities. So here we have this example. First of all, I'm going to create one MCS, okay, and the MCS is here, okay. The G direction is okay, so I'm not going to change this. Now I need a workpiece, so click here, and my location is MCS. So workpiece will come under this MCS. Now define the part. Part is this one, okay. And for blank, I'm using bounding block. So click here and select the bounding block. Don't display blank, okay, and okay. Now I want to position it. Double click here on MCS and origin location on blank, and the origin is the center point, okay. Now I need a tool, so here I have few tools. with various depths. So I'm going to use this. Double click here. 1 inch is the dia and rotate it so we can see it properly. And the point is this. Now you can see it will cut this cavity properly. So I will use this tool. Now click here and my option is plunge milling program folder, and the tool is this one, workpiece. My method is rough. Okay. Now part will automatically select. If you need only some selected area, so you can also define. So it is using follow part. 20% is a step over. Okay. Now I have changed it to 40. Step ahead, it will move 40, 20, 50% of tool dia, and step up 25%, and the maximum cut width will be 50% of tool dia. Generate this without selecting. If I will generate, a toolpath will generate, but it will generate toolpath for the whole part. Okay, slower the speed, a little bit more slower. So it cuts in a plunge direction. Okay, now come to this geometry, and here I am just selecting 0.01 and cut area. Click here, and the faces are tangential face. Click this. Okay, toolpath will generate. If you want to trim some boundary, so we can also use this trim boundary option. We have discussed this option so many times. And here in plunge level, we have the plunge level. It will automatically define these plane are representing the cutting area, cutting level from the top to bottom. And strategy, if you are using open area, so we can also use this alternate cut direction. Right now just generate and see the toolpath. See this. So this is plunge milling we use for deep cavity with solid carbide tool. Hope you understand this. If you have any query, you can comment me. Thank you for watching.